Have I told you, Lord, how much I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? Fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do.
Welcome to Just Being Ifeoma. Just Being Ifeoma will explore life and living in different contexts, as expressed in the writings from a book, Sounds from Silence, Musings, written by Ifeoma, Idigbe. Sometimes I sits and thinks, and sometimes I just sits. Sometimes I sits and thinks, and sometimes I just sits is a quote from something I read long ago, credited to Henry David Thoreau. At the time, I did not know who the author was, but have never forgotten it. Perhaps because it is unsophisticated and unpretentious. Indeed, sometimes I sits and thinks, and sometimes I just sits. It is from the sits and thinks that my writing flows. So when I decided to write this book, I felt it would be the most appropriate first article. Writing has always been an excellent medium of expression for me. Do I keep a diary? Not really. Not really isn't really saying anything. So more accurately, I sometimes keep notes on memorable or key experiences. Life is a cycle, and perhaps this book signals a new season in my life. What will I write about? Whatever enters my thoughts. After all, sometimes I sits and thinks. Life is interesting, full of twists and turns. And as Forrest Gump's mother told him in the film of the same name, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I don't like dark chocolate, white chocolate, or soft centers. I love milk chocolate and nutty chocolates, whole nuts dipped in chocolate. Yummy. But sometimes I choose the ones I don't like because they are all so beautifully wrapped, and until I open them and eat them, I just don't know what I'm going to get. Sometimes we don't like the choices we have made, but we have to live with them and make the best of them. It is such happenings that give us experience with a capital E. Experience is life. The articles I have written are an outpouring of thoughts and questions, a sharing. I guess that they will also be like a box of chocolates, to some people's taste, but not so much to others. But I am hopeful, and I know that one way or another, I will get to hear what you think. Empty your mind. That is sound advice. I should empty my mind of any preconceptions or expectations and just write. Topics will come. Filling the page with words is a different thing entirely. Writing is not as easy as it appears to be when one is reading someone else's work. It's easy to exclaim, I know that, and I could have written that, but still, I love to write. I have thoughts and experiences to share, and I cannot keep having conversations with myself in my mind. I am fascinated by the English language as a medium of expression and communication, by its subtlety and brashness, where one word can mean so many different things depending on the context, and different words can be used to connote or denote the same thing depending again on the context. I love punctuations, especially exclamation marks, as you will find out. Life is after all full of wonder and surprise. And people are such a variety. And I can put my own spin on things. Really, sometimes I sits and thinks. And sometimes I just sits.
Take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do.